Hi guys, good day. It's me, Teacher MJ. Our topic for today class, it's all about simplifying expressions with rational exponents. So without further ado, let's do this topic. Now, before answering this one class, is you need to master the laws of exponent. So if you want to learn more about the laws of exponent, I will just put the link on the description down below with regards to the laws of exponent. Once again class, we need to master the laws of exponents because we will be using the laws of exponents in simplifying expression with rational exponents. Once again, if you're dealing with rational exponents, you're dealing with fractional exponents class. So the exponents are fractions. Alright, so let's start with number 1. So we have x raised to the power of 5 over 3 multiplied by x raised to the power of 1/3. So our exponents are fractions. We need to multiply this one. So we will go back on the product rule of the laws of exponent. So in the product rule, it says a raised to the power of n multiplied by a raised to the power of m. So a here is our base. Okay, once again, a raised to the power of n. A is the base and n is the exponent. So in the product rule class, if you still remember, if they have the same bases, simply copy the base, then you will add the exponent n plus m. Alright, that's the product rule of the laws of exponent. And we'll be applying that one in this number 1. So let's answer number 1. So we have x raised to the power of 5 over 3 multiplied by x raised to the power of 1/3. So the thing that we will do is we copy x. So copy x. Then we will add the exponent 5 over 3 plus 1/3. So once again, same basis, which is x, copy x. Then you add the exponent 5 over 3 plus 1/3. So 5 over 3 plus 1/3, if they have the same denominators, according to the rules of fractions, same denominator, copy the denominator, then you will add the numerator. So that would be 5 over 3 plus 1/3. So same denominator, copy the denominator, then you add the numerator. 5 plus 1, that is 6. Can we divide class? 6 by 3? Yep. 6 divided by 3, that is 2. So therefore, this will be x raised to the power of 6 over 3 is equals to x raised to the power of 6 divided by 3, that is 2. So therefore, our answer for number 1 is x squared. Alright, so I hope you got this one class. Same basis, copy x. Then you add the exponents. So 5 over 3 plus 1/3, same denominator, copy denominator, then add the numerator. 5 plus 1, that is 6. Then divide 6 divided by 3, that is 2. So if you can divide, always divide class. If you can reduce the fraction to its lowest term, always reduce the fraction to its lowest term. That's mandatory class. Alright, so the answer for number 1, that is x squared. Easy, right? For number 1. Alright, let's try number 2. So what if, sir, we have a number. So we have a coefficient. We have a numerical coefficients. We have a number. At the same time, our fractions are, they don't have the same denominators. So what would be the thing that we will do? Alright, so first, let's copy 3x raised to the power of 2 over 3 multiplied by 5x raised to the power of 1/2. So first thing, if you have the numbers, you multiply the numbers class. So 3 times 5, that is 15. Then same basis, same x, copy x. Then we will add the exponent. 2 over 3 plus 1/2. Alright, so we have 2 over 3 plus 1/2. So we do have 2 solutions class to answer this one. Okay, so to answer this one, we do have 2 solutions. First solution is you can find the LCD. And second solution, we can use the butterfly method. So it's up to you which do you prefer, because there are some students that they are so confused in finding the LCD, they will just use the butterfly method. So we'll explain that one class step by step. So 3 and 2, of course, the denominators are not the same. If the denominators are not the same, you're not allowed to add the fractions directly. So first solution, you find the LCD. So to find the LCD, you think of a number class that we can divide this 3 and 2 by that particular number. So what will be the number class that we can divide this 3 and 2 by that particular number? Of course, that would be 6, right? Or if you're confused with that one, just get the multiples. Multiples of 3, that would be 3. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. And the multiples of 2, we have 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6. So check class, what would be the least common number or the LCM of 3 and 2? Of course, that would be 6, right? Because we can divide 6 by 3, and we can also divide this 2 as 6 by 2, right? So the LCM of 3 and 2, that would be 6. But once again, class, it will take time if you do it this way, finding the LCM. So to find the LCD, class, just think it this way. What would be the least number that we can divide this 3 and 2 by that particular number? Of course, that would be 6. 6 divided by 3, that is 2. 6 divided by 2, that is 3. So the LCD is 6. So this will be the thing that we will do to find or to answer this one. You divide. So you divide 6 divided by 3. So you divide, then you multiply it by 2. So 6 divided by 3, that is 2, times 2, that is 4. Then you copy plus sign. Then once again, do it here. On the next fraction, 6 divided by 2, that is 3, times 1, that is 3. Okay, 6 divided by 2, so you divide, and then you multiply. So 6 divided by 2, that is 3 times 1, that is 3. Do not forget the plus sign, class. So you add 4 plus 3, that is 7 over 6. So that's the answer, class. So our final answer will be 15x raised to the power of, so 2/3 plus 1/2, that is 7 over 6. Raised to the power of 7 over 6. Alright, so that's the answer for number 2. Now, second solution, class. We will explain the second solution because some of the other countries, class, they are using the butterfly method, especially in US. They're using the butterfly method. So we will use the butterfly method this time. So what if we have 2 over 3 plus 1/2? So to answer this one using the butterfly method, very easy, class. Alright, so you put the fractional bar. First thing to do, you cross multiply. So you multiply this one, 2 times 2. So 2 times 2, that is 4, right? 2 times 2, that is 4. Then you copy the plus sign. Then you cross multiply. 3 times 1. 3 times 1, that is 3. Then you multiply on the bottom part for our denominator. 3 times 2, that is 6. That's it, class. Then you add 4 plus 3, that is 7 over 6. Easy, right? So easy for the butterfly method. So it's up to you which do you prefer. You can use the LCD, okay, finding the LCD, or you can use the butterfly method. For me, class, it's better to use the butterfly method because you can just simply cross multiply, then you multiply on the bottom part. So 2 times 2, that is 4, plus 3 times 1, that is 3. Then multiply the bottom part for our denominator. 3 times 2, that is 6. Then you add 7, then copy 6. Same answer, 7 over 6. So it's up to you which do you prefer. So our answer for number 2, that is 15x raised to the power of 7 over 6. Alright, so you pause the video, class. I will be erasing this one. Let's try number 3 and 4. Now in 3 and 4, class, if we have a variable, same basis, then division, we will recall the quotient rule. So in the quotient rule, so this is the product rule, multiplication. Now in the quotient rule, division, if we have the same basis, okay, a raised to the power of n, divided by a raised to the power of m, it says a raised to the power of n minus m. So in the product rule, class, we add the exponent. In the quotient rule, we will be subtracting the exponents. So that would be a raised to the power of n minus m. Subtract the exponent, class. So we will be answering number 3. So we have x raised to the power of 7 over 4 over x raised to the power of 1/4. So same basis, same x, copy x. Then we subtract the exponent. 7 over 4 minus 1/4. So our answer will be, so x So let's subtract this one, the fraction. So 7 over 4 minus 1/4. So in addition and subtraction of fractions class, same rule. If they have the same denominator, simply copy the denominator. Okay, copy the denominator. Then you subtract the numerator. If it's addition, you add. If it's subtraction, you subtract. So 7 minus 1, that is 6. So that would be x raised to the power of 6 over 4. So once again, class, if you can reduce the fraction to its lowest term, always reduce the fraction to its lowest term, class. That's actually mandatory. So check, class, can we reduce 6 and 4? Yep, we can reduce this one. We can divide 6 by 2. We can also divide 4 by 2. Once again, class, do not divide 6 by 4 directly because you will get a decimal answer and we're not allowed to have a decimal exponent. So just reduce, class. So we can reduce this one by 2, right? 6 divided by 2, that is 3. 4 divided by 2, that is 2. So therefore, our final answer, that would be x raised to the power of 3 over 2. Alright, that's the answer for number 3. X raised to the power of 3 over 2. Always reduce the fraction, class, to its lowest term. That's actually mandatory, class. Reduce the fraction to its lowest term. Alright, that's the answer for number 3. So let's try number 4. Okay, try number 4. So once again, we have the quotient rule. So divide. So let's copy first. 15y raised to the power of 3 over 2 over 3y raised to the power of 4 over 5. So check, class, can we divide 15 and 3? Yep, 15 divided by 3, that is 5, right? So 15 divided by 3, that is 5. Then same basis, which is y, copy y. Alright, and then you subtract the exponent. 3 over 2 minus 4 over 5. So question, sir, what if they don't have the same denominators? Okay, they don't have the same denominators. So the thing that we will do is we need to find the LCD, or we can do the butterfly method. So we will be simplifying this one. Once again, we can do the LCD, or we can do the butterfly method. So let's do first the LCD, finding the LCD. So 3 over 2 minus 4 over 5. So this will be the thing that you will do, class, if they don't have the same denominators. You cannot subtract the fractions directly. Alright, so what will be the LCD, class? You think of a number, the least number, that we can divide this 2 and 5 by that particular number. Of course, that would be 10, right? Because 10 divided by 2, that is 5. 10 divided by 5, that is 2. So therefore, the least number that we can divide this 2 and 5, that would be 10. So 10 divided by 2, so once again, you divide, okay, you divide, and then you multiply. So 10 divided by 2, that is 5, times 3, that is 15. So 10 divided by 2, that is 5, times 3, that is 15, minus, copy minus sign, 10 divided by 5, that is 2, times 4, that is 8. And then you subtract, class. 15 minus 8, that is 7, then copy over 10. That's it, class. Okay, so our final answer, that would be 5y raised to the power of 7 over 10. So 3 over 2 minus 4 over 5, the answer is 7 over 10. And this will be our answer, class. So once again, you pause the video because we will use the butterfly method. Let's have the two solutions, class, for you to choose which do you prefer. Right? So let's have the other solution. So butterfly method. So you put the fractional bar. Once again, you do cross multiplication. 3 times 5. So once again, you do it here first. Okay, 3 times 5, that is 15. Then copy minus sign. And then you cross multiply. 2 times 4, that is 8. Then you multiply on the bottom part. 2 times 5 to get your denominator. That is 10. Then you subtract 15 minus 8, that is 7. Then copy over 10. That's it. Same answer. 7 over 10. Alright, so easy, right? So you pause the video. So I will be erasing this one, numbers 1 to 4, and we will have another example, class. Okay, let's have 8 examples. So you pause the video, I will be erasing this one, class. Alright, so I hope you're still with me. Once again, class, if you have some questions, do not hesitate to ask. You can always leave a comment in our YouTube channel, or you can message me in our Facebook channel, same name with our YouTube channel. Sir, what if we have a power to a power? So example, we have quantity x raised to the power of 2 over 3 multiplied by another exponent with a fraction. So what if we have an exponent like this? So you can recall the laws of exponent, class, with regards to power to power. So a raised to the power of n, quantity raised to the power of m. So if you have equation like this, you have an exponent and another exponent outside, just simply multiply the exponent, class. Simply multiply or distribute the exponent. So that would be a raised to the power of n times m. Alright, and then that's it, class. So let's answer number 5. So x raised to the power of 2 over 3, quantity 6 over 2. So the thing that we will do is we just simply multiply this exponent. So that would be x raised to the power of 2 over 3 times 6 over 2. So you multiply the exponent, class. So that would be 2 over 3 times 6 over 2. So in this scenario, class, you can actually do the crisscross because you can divide 2 by 2, right? We can cancel this out because 2 divided by 2, that is 1. So we can cancel this out. This will be 1 and this will be 1. And 6 and 3, class, can we cancel this out? Can we divide 6 by 3? Yep. Okay, we can divide 6 by 3. 6 divided by 3, that is 2. 3 divided by 3, that is 1. And our final answer will be 1 times 2, that is 2. 1 times 1, that is 1. And 2 divided by 1, that is 2. So you can do it this way, class. But if you're confused with that one, go ahead, class. You can do it in the long method. So 2 over 3 multiplied by 6 over 2. So multiply the numerator, 2 times 6, that is 12. Multiply the denominator, 3 times 2, that is 6. Can we divide 12 by 6? If we can divide, class, always divide. Always reduce the fraction to its lowest term. 12 divided by 6, that is 2. So we can divide. Same answer, class. So for me, it's better to do the crisscross. Okay, so our answer for this one, that is x raised to the power of 2. So 2 over 3 times 6 over 2, that is 2. So therefore, the answer for this one is x squared. Alright, so you pause the video, class. I will be erasing this one. Let's try another example, class. Another example. So what if we have, let's have a number, class. What if we have a number? Example number 6. 9r raised to the power of 4. Quantity raised to the power of 1/2. Alright, so once again, you distribute this 1/2 from every in this equation. So let me answer that one. 9r raised to the power of 4. Quantity raised to the power of 1/2. So the thing that we will do, we need to distribute. So 1/2 distributed to 9 and 1/2 distributed to r raised to the power of 4. So this will be 9 raised to the power of 1/2. Then r raised to the power of 4. Then times 1/2. Alright, so first thing to do, class, is we need to simplify this number. Now this 9 raised to the power of 1/2, class, this 9, we can simplify this 9 with 3 squared, right? Is 3 squared the same with 9? Question, class, is 3 squared the same with 9? Yep, 3 squared is the same with 9. You can actually make this one, class, 9 raised to the power of 1/2. That is equivalent to square root of 9. Because 1/2, class, is equivalent to square root. 9 raised to the power of 1/2, that is equivalent to square root of 9. But once again, class, it will be more complicated if you're dealing with this one, because our next topic will be radicals, and we will be explaining this one on the radicals. Okay, so the thing that we will do is we just need to find other methods. Now, this 3 squared, class, is this the same with 9? My question is, 3 squared the same with 9? Yup, 3 squared is equivalent to 9 because 3 squared, it means 3 times 3, right? Is 3 times 3 is equals to 9? Yup. 3 times 3, that is 9. So 3 squared, it doesn't mean 3 times 2, it means 3 times 3. So this 9 here, we can write this one as 3 squared. Then we still have an exponent of 1/2. So this 1/2, you multiply it by this exponent 2. So that will be times 1/2. Then r raised to the power of 4 times 1/2. And this will be, so copy 3, then you multiply the exponent, 2 times 1/2. Of course, you can cancel this out, right? Because 2 divided by 2, that is 1. So this will be 1 plus. Okay, 2 divided by 2, that is 1. This is 1. So 1 times 1 is 1. Understood that there's 1 here. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 divided by 1, that is 1. So that will be 3 raised to the power of 1. Okay, once again, 2 times 1/2. If you're confused with that crisscross, you can multiply the numerator. Understood that any number, there is a denominator of 1. So 2 times 1, that is 2. 1 times 2, that is 2. 2 divided by 2, that is 1. So same answer. But for me, class, it's better to do the crisscross. Okay, reduce first before multiplying. And then this r. So multiply 4 times 1/2. 4 times 1/2. And we simplify this one, 4 and 2. Yep. 4 divided by 2, that is 2. So 4 divided by 2, that is 2. 2 divided by 2, that is 1. Of course, there is a denominator of 1. So 2 times 1, that is 2. Instead of 2, it becomes 1. 1 times 1, that is 1. 2 divided by 1, that is 2. So this will be r squared. Once again, if you're confused, 4 times 1/2, you can just simply multiply the numerator. Understood that there's 1 in denominator. So 4 times 1, that is 4. 1 times 2, that is 2. And 4 divided by 2, that is 2. So you will get the same answer to this. Alright, so this will be r squared. So this 3 raised to the power of 1, we can actually write this one as 3, right? Because any number, any variable, there is an exponent of 1. Understood that there's 1 here. So 3r squared. So just ignore 1 class. Our final answer will be 3r squared. Alright, so this will be 3r squared. So you pause the video class. I will be erasing this one. 3r squared. This will be the answer for number 6. Alright, so let's try last 2 examples. Let's try this one. Okay, so what if we have 8, quantity 8x raised to the power of 9, then y raised to the power of 12, quantity raised to the power of 1/3. Alright, so how will you answer this one, class? So once again, let me copy the equation. That would be 8x raised to the power of 9, then y raised to the power of 12, quantity raised to the power of 1/3. So once again, first thing to do, you distribute. Okay, you distribute this exponent every in this equation. That would be 8 raised to the power of 1/3 x raised to the power of 9 times 1/3, and y raised to the power of 12 times 1/3. We don't have enough space. Let me just put it here. 8 raised to the power of 1/3, then x raised to the power of 9 times 1/3. Multiply the exponent, class. Because understood, class, in 8 here there is 1, right? So 1 times 1/3, that's why I just put 1/3. Okay, because the exponent of 8 here is 1, that's why I will just put 1/3, class. I hope you got this one, class. So 9 times, multiply the exponent, class. So 9 times 1/3, then y raised to the power of 12 times 1/3. Alright, and then we simplify. Now this 8, class, since this is cube, you think of a number, since this is 1/3, you think of a number that when you multiply it by itself 3 times, you will get 8. Can we simplify this 8, class? Yup, we can simplify this 8, right? This is 2 raised to the power of 3, right? What will be the answer, class? 2 raised to the power of 3. 2 raised to the power of 3, it means 2 times 2 times 2. You multiply this 2 by itself 3 times. So 2 times 2 times 2, that is 8. Okay, so think of a number that when you multiply it by itself 3 times, you will get 8. And we need to do that 1 class because our exponent is 1/3. The denominator is 3. So that we can cancel this 1 class. 1/3 and 3. Okay, I hope you got that 1 class. But if not, do not be worried. We will have another example class for this one. So this will be, 8. That is 2 raised to the power of 3. That's equivalent to 8. Okay, 2 raised to the power of 3 class. That's equivalent to 8. Because 2 times 2 times 2, that is 8. Then 3 times, we still have 1/3. So 3 times 1/3. Then x raised to the power of 9 times 1/3. Then y raised to the power of 12 times 1/3. So in this scenario class, we can actually cancel this out. Okay, we can actually cancel this out because 3 times 1/3. Okay, 3 times 1/3, 3 times, understood that there is a denominator of 1. 3 times 1, that is 3. 1 times 3, that is 3. 3 divided by 3, that is 1. Right? Or you can do the cancellation method, 3 times 1/3. So we can divide 3 by 3. 3 divided by 3, that is 1. Okay, this will be 1. And this will be 1. So 1 times 1, that is 1. Understood that there's 1 here. 1 times 1, that is 1. 1 divided by 1, that is 1. Alright, so we will just do the cancellation class because we don't have enough time. So this will be 3 divided by 3. This will be 1. Okay, the remaining is 1. How about this 1 class? 9 and 1/3. So 9 times 1/3. Can we cancel this out? 9 and 3? Yep. 9 divided by 3, that is 3. And 3 times 1, that is 3. So our answer is 3. So 9 divided by 3, we can cancel this out, and the answer is 3. How about this 1 class? 12 and 3. Can we cancel this out? Yep. 12 divided by 3, that is 4. And then 4 times 1, that is 4. So our final answer will be, this will be 2. Okay, 2 raised to the power of 1. So 3 times 1/3, we cancel 3, the remaining is 1. 2 raised to the power of 1, x raised to the power of 3. So 9 divided by 3, that is 3. So we cancel 9 and 3, the remaining is 3. Then y raised to the power of 4. That's it, class. This will be our final answer. So we can actually ignore 1, so there will be 2x cubed, y raised to the power of 4. And this will be our final answer, class. 2x cubed, y raised to the power of 4. That's it, class. Alright, so last example, class. Okay, what if we have a denominator, class? Okay, exponent by denominator. Example, class. Okay, example number 8. What if we have this one, class? Because this will be quite complicated. 25 x raised to the power of 4, 16y raised to the power of 6, then quantity raised to the power of 1/2. Alright, so this will be quite complicated. So we need to discuss this one, class. So distribute every in this equation in denominator and numerator. So this will be 25 raised to the power of 1/2. Then x raised to the power of 4 times 1/2. This will be 16 raised to the power of 1/2. So distribute 1/2 into 16. Then y raised to the power of 6 times 1/2. Alright, so next thing, class, since this is 1/2, so you think of a number that when you multiply it by itself, you will get 25. Of course, okay, once again, class, you think of a number that when you multiply it by itself, just 2 times, class. Sir, why is it 2 times? Because this is raised to the power of 1/2. If this is raised to the power of 1/3, you think of a number that when you multiply it 3 times, you will get this number. Okay, same example with number 7. Since this is 1/3, you think of a number that when you multiply it 3 times, you will get 8. Now, since this is 1/2, you think of a number that when you multiply it 2 times, you will get 25. Okay, I hope you get that one, class, in this scenario with regards to this exponent, class. So this is 1/2, so therefore, this 25, we can write this one as 5 squared, right? Is 5 squared the same with 25? Yep, 5 squared, it means 5 times 5. So 5 squared, that will be 25. Then you still have 1/2, so you multiply this 1/2 by this exponent 2. Times 1/2. Then x raised to the power of 4 times 1/2 over 16, class. Can we simplify this one? 16 raised to the power of 1/2. So you think of a number that when you multiply it by itself 2 times, you will get 16. Of course, that would be 4, right? 4 squared, that would be 16. And you still have 1/2, so multiply this 2 by 1/2. Alright, I hope you get this one, class. Then y raised to the power of 6 times 1/2. Alright, and our final answer, since we can cancel this one, okay, we can cancel this one, 2 divided by 2, that is 1. We can also cancel this one, 4 divided by 2, that is 2. And 2 divided by 2, that is 1. And 6 divided by 2, that is 3. So our final answer, I will just put the final answer, class, because we don't have enough time. I hope you understand this one, class. 2 times 1/2, we can cancel this one. And 2 divided by 2, that is 1. And 1 times 1, that is 1. And this one, 4 times 1/2, 4 times 1/2. So 4 divided by 2, that is 2. 2 times 1, that is 2. So that's why I have 2, class. I hope you got this one, class. So this will be 5 raised to the power of 1. Then x raised to the power of 2. 2 times 1, that is 2. Then 4 raised to the power of 1. So we still have 1. Then y raised to the power of 3 times 1, that is 3. So 6 divided by 2, that is 3. So we still have 3. And our final answer, that would be 5. So ignore 1. So you can ignore 1 because 5 raised to the power of 1 is the same with 5. X squared over 4y cubed. That's it, class. This will be our final answer for number 8. Alright, easy, right? So I do apologize, class, if we take a lot of time because we need to explain this one step by step. So you try this one, class, and you put your answer in the comment section down below. Let me check if you really understand our topic. So try this one. Alright, 27, x raised to the power of 12, y raised to the power of 9, then parentheses raised to the power of 1/3. So you try this one, class, and you put your answer in the comment section down below. Let me check if you really understand our topic. So once again, this is Teacher MJ, and I hope you learned something new today. Then not forget to like, share, and subscribe. You share it to your friends and to your classmates so that we can help more students. Once again, this is Teacher MJ. Bye-bye!